All right, so the goal of today's workout is going to be muscular endurance, kind of set up the same way as what we've been doing. We'll do a warm-up. Today will probably be about 5 minutes or so. What I've been having you guys do on your own is if you have some type of cardio machine, go on a stationary bike, for example, for 8 to 10 minutes, or we've been going on walks around our house, stuff like that. And then we'll have a circuit of about 5 exercises. We'll complete that 6 times, and then I'll go over this again once we get to it. But we can just start with the warm-up. Since we are doing things with lower weights, we're going to do a lot higher rep, and we're going to complete it for more rounds than we would regularly. So we'll start with the warm-up. I'm going to keep time on here. You can do it yourself, obviously, but I'll have it as well. So we will start with jogging in place for a minute, 30-second arm circles, 30-second reverse arm circles, 1 minute jump rope in place, 1 minute side-to-side lunges, and then 1 minute jumping jacks, and that'll be 5 minutes total. So we want to start jogging in place for 1 minute here. This is just kind of getting the heart rate up, increasing your breathing rate, getting your body just physiologically ready to complete exercise and activity. So that's kind of the goal of a warm-up here. Keep it up, we got 15 seconds. The warm-up is going to be pretty low intensity, so you can just complete it as you please for the full 5 minutes. All right, 1 minute up. We'll start doing arm circles forward for 30 seconds. You can do these as big or as small as you want. Nine seconds, keep it up. 2, 1, we'll reverse here. Just getting the arms moving, range of motion here. We're gonna do some stuff later with the shoulders, so this is a good way to get those activated. My brother and I did a workout this morning, so my shoulders are kind of already burning, but 9 seconds, keep it up. 2, 1. All right, next is going to be jump rope. Obviously, not everyone has a jump rope at home, so this is something that I like to do just in place. You're still getting the same motion as long as you're lifting up your feet, obviously, as if you were actually using a jump rope. So we'll complete this for a minute. Ready and go. Jump roping is a good exercise that I like to incorporate into my HIIT workouts as well, just to get the heart rate up after doing some type of strength exercise, for example, to kind of go to from lowering your heart rate to increasing it again. Over halfway. "15 seconds, keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, now we're going to do a minute of side-to-side lunges. So this can be at your own pace. Lunges are kind of hard for myself just because of like knee issues. I don't think either of you guys have problems though there. So we'll complete these for a minute. They can be as slow as you want. Like I said, this is the warm-up, so it's not like you're doing this at a super high intensity. We'll get started here, just out to the side and back in here. You'll feel this in your quads and your inner thighs, obviously. Trying to keep this knee in line with your ankle or behind, and everything in line here as you go out. Chest up, head up, halfway here. I breathe in as I go down and then out as I come up. You got about 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, so we're 4 minutes down out of the warm up here. We got a minute of jumping jacks now. So it's just going to be completed like this. Obviously, most of you know how to do that. So we'll get started. Ready, go. Minute here. It's not really about how fast you go. It's more about your control, engaging your core here, making sure at the top your hands are meeting, making sure your toes aren't turned out, just everything in line. And make sure you're breathing as well. It's an easy thing to forget during a warm-up or something that's hard cardiovascularly. About 20 seconds, keep it up. Last part of the warm-up here. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, so that completes our warm-up. Now we're going to do the circuit. We'll repeat this for 6 rounds. You can write this down if you'd like, but I'll be completing it with you. We're going to do 30 seconds of high knees. You can do those as fast as you want. Obviously, if it's hard on your knees, you can do more like a jog in place. If you want to make it harder, obviously get your knees up as high as you can. Either way, it should raise your heart rate. We're going to do 10 hands up push-ups after that. So I'll just kind of go through and show you each exercise, how that's completed, and then different variations of that as well. Regular push-ups are going to be harder than these in my opinion. This is kind of a little bit easier than regular push-ups, but it's going to be a little bit harder than doing them on your knees. So if you can see here, you're just going to go down on your stomach, push up, down on your stomach, lift up your hands, push up. So until those are going to be done. A variation can be obviously on your knees here, down, up, or just regular push-ups if you find the hands up ones too easy. The hands up push-ups are going to be working the pectorals, triceps, biceps, brachii. Then you're going to move on to 20 jump squats. So making sure your knees are behind your ankles. You're going to go down and shoot up, down, up, like that. Another variation of those can just be body weight squats. Squeezing at the top here. The main muscles there are going to be the quadriceps and the hamstrings. Obviously at the top you're going to get your glute max in there. Then we're going to move on to shoulder taps. So if this is going to be too hard for you, you can just hold the position at the top. You don't actually have to do the shoulder taps. But this is going to be working the deltoids, triceps, rectus abdominis, and then the lower back as well. So I'll do this from the side and I'll go on the front. So keeping everything in line here, this is what you can hold if you don't want to do the shoulder taps, if that's too difficult for you. But if you are looking to do the shoulder taps, you're going to keep everything in line. Try not to move anything. This is where really engaging that core is going to be key because it'll keep you from moving side to side as you go. So you're just going to go up, across like this. Like I said, you want to minimize that rocking side to side. We'll do it straight on here. We'll do 15 of those, and I'll repeat this as we go. 10 burpees. I'm just going to complete them jumping and then going straight back. Jumping, going straight back. That's a full body exercise that I love to incorporate. Obviously, super love hate if you have for those, but it's just really good incorporating a lot of different muscle groups, the glute max, hamstrings, quads, biceps, deltoids, really everything. So it's something super great to incorporate into your workouts. And then for kind of a burnout, which is what I like to do at the end of a circuit, something just really like make you be like, wow, that was hard, and then take the rest. I'm gonna have a 1 minute plank for you guys. The primary muscles in that are gonna be the rectus abdominis, erector spinae, and the transverse abdominis there. So just to repeat it, 30-second high knees, 10 hands up push-ups, 20 squat jumps, 15 shoulder taps, 10 burpees, and then that burnout 1 minute plank. And we'll complete that for 6 rounds. And in between each round, we're gonna have a 90-second rest. And I will keep that on my phone, but you can do it as well. So we're gonna get started here with the 30-second high knees. Jog if it's too hard for you, but let's get started. So 30 seconds here. Really try to get them up, chest up, head up, in everything you do. Over halfway. This is really going to get your heart rate up at the beginning of each circuit, which is what I like to do because then it should stay up the rest of the circuit. There's that. We're going to go into the 10 hands up push-ups. Hands up, push up. If it's too hard, go down on your knees. If it's too easy, just knock out the 10 push-ups there. I lost count. I'll do last one here. All right. 20 squat jumps. Don't forget you can just do regular squat jumps if this is too hard for you. Almost done. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Good job. All right. 15 shoulder taps. Just hold this position if that's too hard for you. Try to avoid the rocking side to side. Really engage your core here. And just tap side to side here. Let's count again. We'll complete 15 of those. We'll move on to the burpees here. Five more, keep it up. For those, I forgot to mention a variation of that can obviously just be completing it slower. Jump back in. Maybe not jump at the top if jumping is something that bothers you. Kick back out. Up. Complete them as slow as you want. That's not really an issue. It's just a good workout to incorporate whether you're doing it super fast or super slow. Honestly, more control is more beneficial to me anyway. So, and then we will complete the 1 minute plank. All right, ready, go. If you need a rest during the plank, downward dog is something that I like going into, but then popping right back into it. Keep it up, we're almost halfway. Planking is really good to just engage everything. As I mentioned earlier, it really does work almost all muscle groups. So 15 seconds, keep it up. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, then you get a 90-second rest. All right, so that was round 1. We will do that 6 times. As you can tell, it is higher rep and higher sets, obviously, but we aren't using any weight. It's body weight stuff. These at-home circuits, since people don't have access to like maxing out and doing things like that, it is really important to just make sure you're getting in more reps because obviously you're not using as much weight. So, yeah, you got 30 seconds done, you got a minute left here, and then we'll repeat everything. Now's a good time to get a drink. Obviously, it's super important to stay hydrated throughout your workouts. You're losing a lot, more than you probably think, so. Got 30 seconds left here. And then we'll get back into the high knees. $15 seconds. All right, back to high intensity high knees here. Ready, go. 30 seconds. Legging them up. I'm gonna make it harder. Arms out. 15 seconds. Keep working. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. On to the push-ups here. Tab up. Breathing out at the top. Good work. You can breathe those at your own pace. 20 squat jumps. Nice and controlled. There's 20. I'm just speaking from personal. Anything dealing with plyos, if you've already done something today. My sister and I went on a run earlier. My knee is super tight, so if that's something that's an issue for you, obviously too, just body weight. You're gonna get the same work here in the quads, glutes, hams, shoulder taps. Engage the core here. 15 of them. Burpees. 10 of them. Good job. Keep it up here. We're about 20 minutes in. You're doing great. All right, 1 minute plank. Let's go. Begin here. And then you'll get a 90-second rest, so push it here. Over halfway. Keep it up. Head up here. It's easier to start arching your back, getting too rounded, butt sticking up. Keep everything in line, your core engaged. You got about 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Starting the 90-second recovery here. Good work, you're doing great. And any of these things can also incorporate weight too. High knees I've done with the dumbbell above my head here. If you are doing those regular squats, holding a dumbbell here as well, kettlebell, can also make it more challenging. I'll do that on the next set. Push-ups are obviously going to be the same. Shoulder taps are the same. You can set a dumbbell on your back. Also, if you want to do it with a partner, which is super fun, you can go across from them here and high five across. I've done that with my sister before. 30 seconds of the rest left. We got 2 rounds down. You guys are doing awesome. 15 seconds here. I'll do some different variations in this set. Ready? 30 seconds, high knees. Let's get started. Keep it up. Halfway here. 15 seconds left. Keep pushing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up push-ups. I will do push-ups on my knees this round. So still keeping everything in line here. You shouldn't be butt up, back rounded. Head should still be up. Everything's the same. Breathing out at the top. 10 of those. Move on to the squat jumps. 20 of them. I'm going to do 20 in place here. Keep it up. Two more. There's 20. 15 shoulder taps. So every time I have a partner, $15, 10 burpees. Good job. Make sure you're breathing. 10 of those. We're back to the minute plank. After this, we'll be halfway done. Good work, guys. Ready and begin. Easier way, you can just hold up here. Remember, if you get tired, drop in a downward dog. We'll pop right back into it. You can kind of feel the triceps burning here. Keep that core engaged. Rectus abdominis is obviously a muscle that is going to be engaged throughout a lot of these exercises. Instead of doing core-based stuff, I like just incorporating it into the compound exercises and movements that I do in my workouts. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. 90-second rest again. Depending on how long you have for this workout, if you have like 30 minutes of time, I would say about 4 sets is going to be pretty realistic. If you do have an hour max, you will get those 6 rounds done, and then that proper cool down at the end of static stretching. I'll go through this at the end, but just making sure you're holding stretches 15 to 30 seconds. So if you are stopping now, then just making sure you still get that stretching in, because it's super important. "45 seconds left. Good work so far. We're almost done. Over halfway here. "30 seconds. We'll start high knees again here in 15 seconds. Obviously some of you are going to be pretty tired. So as long as you're moving for the full 30 seconds, jogging is fun as well. Still like that cardio component of this HIIT workout. So ready, begin. Keep it up here. Good work. Pump in your arms. They'll keep your legs moving. Head up. Proper breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. All right, we got the hands up push-ups. 10 of them. Good job. Complete 10 of those. Back to the squat jumps. Just going to show another variation. Weight here. Drop back. If you aren't doing the jump squats, really focusing on controlling the movement. Knees behind your toes. Make sure your feet aren't pointed out by any means. About shoulder width apart too. Chest up, head up. 20 of these squats. This is only 5 pounds, but obviously you can go heavier and it'll make it more challenging. I lost count. Do 5 more. Good work. 15 shoulder taps. Partner. Another variation you can do is just up the same way, but that involves a little bit more rocking. 15 of those shoulder taps. 10 burpees here. I know it's getting challenging. This is the 4th set, but keep it up. 10 of those. We'll get down for the plank here. Begin. Over halfway. If this gets too hard for you at the end too, you can just go as long as you can without a rest. The purpose is really just for a burnout of the circuit. So max of a minute, but if you can only hold it strong for 30 seconds, that's all right too. Just go at your own pace. You're still gonna get that 90-second rest though. Keep it up, keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. 90-second rest. 4 rounds completed. We got 2 more. You're doing great. And these exercises should be just completed as quick as you can. Obviously, I'm not going to go the same pace as my sister, for example, or my brother. Just completing it as quick as you can with proper form and technique, and then taking that 90-second rest in between sets here. So, got about 45 seconds left. It is a HIIT style workout though, so these higher reps really should be harder toward the end of these sets. 30 seconds left here. Finish strong for 2 sets. "15 seconds, we'll go with high knees again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High knees. Pumping arms. Controlled breathing. You don't want to hold on movement up here either. So try and keep everything in line. 15 seconds, keep it up. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. 10 hands up push-ups. Three more. Good work there. Squats. "15. 5 more. Good job. Shoulder taps here. 4, 5. 5 more. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. We got 10 burpees. Knock this set out, and then we're on our last set. Without the jump. Ten of those. I think I was about 8 there. Then you're going to do the 1 minute plank for the burnout. Begin. Keep it up, we're almost there. On to the last set here. Knock out a minute of this and then you get the 90-second rest. Over halfway here. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. 90-second rest. Good job. Last set here. Hope you're sweating because I definitely am. Got about a minute left here. "20 seconds, we'll start the last round." Like I said, the 6 rounds is going to be pretty advanced. But I know you guys can do it because you're athletes, obviously. Even for just a fit individual or someone who maybe doesn't work out all the time, just completing this and the full 6 rounds is going to be a super great workout for you. Whether it's super slow or super fast, either way you're getting the benefit if you're completing the workout to the fullest. So we'll start the last round here in 3, 2, 1. And last time we're doing this. "15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Push-ups here. 10 of them. On the squats. 20. Almost done. Do 5 more here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Last of those. 15 shoulder taps. Pretend you're my partner here. We'll do it together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 15 of them. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good job. We got 10 burpees in the plank. Knock them out. Ready? more. Good job. Let's back out with 1 minute plank here. Burn out. Let's do the minute together. I'll give you a little 15-second rest here. 5, 4, 3, get in position, 2, 1, let's go. This is the last thing you gotta do, then we're gonna stretch. Halfway here, keep it up. You got 30 seconds. Butt down. No, this kind of reason there. 20 seconds. Keep it up. You can do it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. After that plank, Dr. B's gonna hate this, but you can go into upward dog here. So, we're gonna stretch your core, and lean to the side for the obliques. Again, that rectus abdominis, stretch that here. After your ab exercises is my favorite thing to do. So, all right, now for some static stretching. Stretching is going to be super important for recovery, to prepare you for the next day. So it's really good to relax your muscles and work on range of motion as well, especially since that was one of your guys' goals. So we'll each stretch for about 15 to 30 seconds. I'll let you know when to switch. But first off, we'll lean to the right here. We're going to start with stretching the hamstring muscles, so the biceps femoris, semitendinosus, semimembranosus. Take it to the middle. Good work. That was awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. Definitely sweating. Take it to the left here. Obviously, you can go down as far as you can, but instead of rounding the back, kind of keeping this in line straight here, you're really going to feel the pull. So, all right, we're going to move on to the quads. So the rectus femoris, vastus medialis, vastus lateralis. Keep your knees together here, and we're going to pull here, 15 to 30 seconds still. Focusing on a certain point will help your balance. If not, hold your arm out, arm up. Switch. Set. For me. All right. Gastroc and soleus. Just kind of pumping here and downward dog. 15 seconds. We'll pull one leg across and lean into the hip of the leg that's behind. This will really get your IT band here, adductors, abductors. Come back to the middle. Left foot goes in front. You'll lean into your right hip here. These are just some examples, but hold these for 15 to 30 seconds. Hip flexors, you can go on your knee. I like standing, but you'll just kind of lean into the hip that's back here and throw your hands up. I tend to feel better that way. 15 to 30 seconds. We'll switch here. Same thing. And just for some quick triceps, biceps Reiki, get the deltoids traps by just going across, right, left, back here, and back here as well. Obviously, you can stretch whatever you guys need, but those are just some of the main stretches that I found myself doing. I hope you guys found that super useful. I know it was long, but like I said, you can complete the 4 rounds if you have 30 minutes. If you do have the full 45, 50 minutes, the 6 rounds is going to be pretty, I would say pretty advanced. 4 rounds would be, if you're more of a beginner, complete the 5 if you consider yourself intermediate, and then the 6 could be advanced. But like I said, if you want to make it super hard, super high intensity, then completing it as fast as you can, and the full 6 sets is going to be the most beneficial for you. But if you are maybe a little bit sore today, do the four sets, nice and controlled, just making sure you're getting it done. It might take a little longer, but just making sure you're getting that done. So hope you guys are staying healthy, and hope you guys enjoyed that.